Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. A warm welcome to all the new viewers. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you will enjoy your time here. And just let's get started. This is a color and chat. In the last video, I showed you how I colored this Hannah Lynn face here, and which my main goal was actually to show you how to add a easy button nose with just drawing in a circle. I will link it in the corner up above and in the description box below. And yeah, I'm working in Enchanted Faces by Hannah Lynn. And yeah, I would say let's just get started, and then I will tell you why I decided to produce this video actually. So, and I want to try to use color cards today because I'm about to, I want to film an updated dark skin tutorial kind of soon. I'm just zooming you in a little bit. So I actually just want to practice to use those color cards again a bit more. And yeah, I have prepped this page by putting pieces of paper behind. This is something that I always do. I'm starting out here with my peach color. And because I'm always starting out with peach, to map out where I want to have shadows, because this is a light color. If something goes wrong, it won't be a big problem, I guess. So, and yeah, in the last video I actually said that I would color the body on my own and not film it, but then I actually thought I'm always filming how to color a Hannah Lynn face, but never how to actually color in the rest of it, or how I do the rest of it. So I thought maybe this is something that some of you also want to know. I would just zoom out a little bit, because then I don't have to be that careful that you are still in frame and so on. So that's basically the main reason why I am thought that I will film this. Yeah, and on those Hannah Lynn bodies, obviously I don't put in too much effort because they're not very realistic or so. So I just want to give a little bit of shading so that they are not completely flat, while I added in a little bit more shading on the face. I just want it to look a little bit cohesive. Okay, and yeah, I will just, as I said, do very relaxed chatting with you. Everything that comes to mind will be said, and maybe sometimes we will have a quiet moment. Because, yeah, I'm not the best chatter, but I will do my best. So we are at the end of August actually, and this is basically the last day of holiday leave or holiday break that I had. So tomorrow I will go back to work, and I was quite absent on my YouTube channel. The whole holiday, and also before, I guess I was also a little bit inactive already, because before holiday we're always very busy. So, and then in the holiday, actually I thought I would find more time to color actually, but then, you want to do other stuff. You want to go out and so enjoy the beautiful weather and just be with your friends and family. and see something else actually. So I'm not quite sure how to color in her belly here. So I'm just trying to find a little bit of shadow here. I think I will leave just highlight here in the middle section. Okay, somewhat like this. I think so far you can hardly see something. I'm using very light pressure at the moment. So, but I think I will go in with nectar now, and then you should already see a little bit more. Oh, yeah, the color card. Starting here on her shoulder, I guess. So, yeah, so just had some holidays now. 2 weeks and a few days actually, and yeah, first I I just went out a little bit for, so how to say, go meet up with friends and family, go out having breakfast or dinner, just see something different. I think I will have it a little bit darker here. Yeah. And then in the second week, I actually thought that in the second week I wanted to find more time for coloring. So to just calm down a little bit, and yeah, but then I really was kind of in a bad mood, and so I really wasn't in the mood for coloring. So I did other things. I decluttered the basement, started with that, and oh man, that's so much work actually. There's so much stuff that you collect over or in your lifetime, and I'm a person, I find it hard to get rid of things, so to throw away or to give to, yeah, I wouldn't have a problem to give to other people. That's easier, but if you cannot find someone who wants actually to have it, then I cannot throw away things. So they go in the basement. And often I can, find use for them later. So, but yeah, there was just so much stuff, and I wanted to declutter and get rid of things. And so this was a big project which took a few days, literally. First clean up and all the stuff and see what you have, see what you can get rid of. And yeah, so then I was in the mood and declutter even more. So I also decluttered some coloring books which I sold. I actually found out that they take coloring books on Momox, so I was preparing a package for them, and then I just went through my books, which I also couldn't give away. I mean, I don't have it's not too difficult to get rid of, like Amazon printed books, but when you have some nicer books, where to put them? So I just sold them, got some money back for them, and I just looked through which books I got in the beginning, basically, of my coloring career. when I actually bought a lot, but didn't know what I liked to color. I was a lot inspired by Coloring with Alina. Yeah. And just books that she showed on her channel. I usually also wanted to have, because in the beginning I actually even thought that I might follow her color alongs or tutorials, but in the end I found out that I'm not the person who follows color alongs. I just don't do it. Don't know. So yeah, I got rid of some older books, but good books, so like square books with good paper, and sold them. And then I got rid of a lot of other stuff like DVDs and games, films or movies, and books, all the kind of stuff that they take actually. So yeah, and then I also just wanted to concentrate a little bit on my let's call it my happiness project or something like that. So I have a book about it, so which I also found when I decluttered, and sometimes I buy books, don't read them, and then I forget about them. So I found this book and started to read it, and thought that it's the perfect moment to also start my happiness project, because in that moment I was a little bit down, as I said. So, and one point was actually to declutter, so I can check off this point. Now we'll go here on her neck. And then just actually I also found some books about routines, building your morning routine, evening routine, things like that. And just invest time practically in yourself, like getting healthier, do good things for you. I also struggle from some how to call health issues, or some health issues or issues with pain. And I just collected some information about those things, and if I can't do anything on my own, because I find our health system, they only treat the symptoms, but they're not actually interested in the source of your pain or what you suffer from. So I was just just trying to find if I can do something for myself, try to get better with some things. And obviously it's some exercises that I can do for my, I have vein problems, or I will miss all the words, so cannot talk about this topic, but just I was looking for exercises that I could do, and I want to build up like a routine in which I get up a little bit earlier in the morning to do some exercises before I go to work. Actually, that would be awesome, really cool, I guess. And I will take care of everything here. The see-through clothing later. Actually, here's also something. I will take care of that later too. And so I was just spending time with reading and I actually started exercising and trying out those exercises, and they already helped a bit. That's a funny thing, actually. And maybe it's my imagination, but I think I feel better already. So, and you know, I also still want and need to lose some weight. So it's another task that I need to take care of. I already started, and I've lost some pounds. Now on my holidays, I obviously didn't do anything for that target. So, but now when I go back to work, I want to start again. So, yeah. So this is basically how I spend my time. And another thing that I did, actually, I started another project because I'm interested in so many things. Coloring and painting, drawing, everything like this creative stuff here is my main interest. Was it always, not the coloring, but just I painted for myself and I drew a lot, and I was always interested in this kind of stuff. Just with the coloring, I started in 2018, I think, or maybe it was already 2017 that I found my interest for it, at least. So, but yeah, I was always interested in creative hobbies, and I like to try out everything. I don't need to stick to something, but I want to just try out a few things. And I do have like a Spooky Town Halloween, how to say it, like a showcase kind of thing. I do have a Limax houses, if that is something that you know, and I put them up in the Halloween time, obviously, and then I found on YouTube those diorama building channels and was very interested in that. So I wanted to give it a try, actually, and see if I can buy, not build, that I wanted to build like, a standing for my Halloween houses to put them on. So, and this is another project that we have started, so to speak. And it's obviously quite time consuming. Oh, if I don't forget it, I will blend just in some images from my Halloween Spooky Town from last year, so that you know what I'm talking about. And now I'm just building, like, or creating, crafting, how you ever say it, like a rocky structure for some of the buildings to sit on, so that we have some difference in the, so that not everything is standing flat on the same area. So if you think this looks, I will blend in an image if I don't forget. This doesn't look like much at the moment. That might be true. But I will show you how it looks when I'm finished with it. I hope, I want to be finished with it before the next Halloween season. So until the beginning of October, basically, because, you know, I start to build up my Halloween tone the beginning of October already, because it's work to build it up. So I want to have it standing for a while, obviously, as it takes quite some time to do this. And I also like to have it just cozy when there is this dark season coming, you know. I like to, even though, we have this problem with gas and energy and everything, but it doesn't take a lot. So however, I just like to have it cozy inside when it's getting dark and wet and like stormy outside and cold. So yeah. So I'm just building this little stand to showcase my spooky tone a little bit better. And yeah, as I said, the beginning of October or end of September, once I set it up, actually, I hope that then I will have my next colorful check-in, and then I can maybe show it to you how it came out. If you're interested in that, of course, but I think it would just fit the topic with Halloween, and just so however, I haven't colored a lot in the third quarter, and I had really many plans for it. And now, as I said, it's the end of August. This is getting a little bit too dark, actually. So usually I'm not having it that dark. But it is what it is now. It is what it is, so it's okay. Yeah, however, it's the end of August. So, and I'm always considering my completed pages on a quarterly basis. I'm always also thinking a little bit of how many pages I do because of my channel. Because I want to film the completed pages, videos, which are obviously the most popular. Course, we just all love to see completed pages to get a little bit inspired and so on. So, totally got rid of this one here. So, but my plan actually is to have one finished page for every week. So, I think the third quarter maybe have like 13 weeks or so. Then I would like to have like 13 images completed. And at this stage, I think I should have at least 7 or 8 completed pages. But I only have 3 completed pages so far. So you can see that I really hardly colored anything at this moment. And I won't be able, obviously, to catch it up. Because, as I said, I'm still working on this, let's call it diorama, or Halloween stand. This will still take me a bit of time. Now that I'm back to work, obviously I will work on it on the weekend. So, but when I work on it, obviously, I cannot color. So, yeah, so, and that's still quite a bit of work that I have to do there. At the moment we have like plaster, and I have a mold for rugs, and so I'm just making those rugs and these molds, and then we have some like platforms from styrofoam, and yeah, you know, we have applied those rug shapes to the styrofoam, and then the next step would be to put around sculptor mold, or plaster, let's say plaster, and once that is done, it's still not finished. You obviously need to paint them with many layers so they look really nice, like nice rugs. And yeah, once they are colored or painted, then you start to add in like grass, little plants. Maybe you want to have a kind of like a how to say it, like earth, like pathway or something, so then you start to decorate basically. So the next at least 2 weekends I will spend my time creating these, continue just to work on them, and let me just think. So next weekend is still the last weekend. No, one more. The next weekend will be the last weekend in August. And then the first weekend of September, I think I also will spend my time for that. So only then I will start with coloring more, I guess. And then I still have so many pages to catch up on. Even the Lana Green pages that I showed you in a colorful check-in, they are still not finished. So I've got like 4 pages, they are almost done. 2 of them I only need to color in the background, actually. And that's not that much work. It's almost done, but I couldn't find the motivation to do it yet. So but I do have to catch up on all those started images, finish them, because I really need to finish them, because I have just too many started images, and so when you spend too much time with one and the same image, you kind of get bored of it, and that's not so good for the coloring motivation. So I don't want to start new images at the moment, because I really need to finish them first. So this is something that I really want to do as soon as possible. I got maybe a little bit too dark here. But okay, this is in the evening here, so I hope it's okay. Oh yeah, okay. I will switch to light peach now. Here. So, where was I? So I have only colored or finished 3 images so far. And I have a ton of WIPs at this point. Some of them, as I said, really just need to finish them off. But even the finishing off will take me, most probably, I think at least 2 more weekends or more. So yeah, it might be that this quarter I won't have that many completed pages actually, which I guess would be kind of sad. But it is what it is. You know, sometimes life comes in between, you're not in the mood, and luckily I don't need my channel to earn any money. Yeah, just a hobby. Really just a hobby. But yeah, still, you know, when I think of all my oh my gosh, hopefully you was in frame. I just went over the light peach all over those areas here. Oh my gosh, I hope you was in frame. Oh. But yeah, obviously there are people who like to watch my channel, which makes me so happy, and it's kind of surprising. I'm really thankful for you guys. But if I think about you, for example, and compare it to myself, so if there is a channel that I really like to watch, obviously I also want to get some new videos. And so if I have my inactive times, I feel a little bit guilty when I'm not getting out new videos for those people who may be waiting for videos from my side. If you understand what I mean. So that's the only thing. You see, now it comes all together and I'm almost done with it. Oh, that's so cool actually. Very cool. So you see that I don't put in too much effort in those simple Hannah Lynn body, skin coloring. Just bring it a little bit together and yeah, doing the same technique like outlining or making darker shades near the lines. Having my highlights in the middle section, so I'm always doing very easy coloring, basically. I mean, at some time or some point I should, try to maybe get better a little bit, but for the moment it's okay, and it's enough. So another plan was actually to get my darker skin video filmed in my holiday, because I had so many plans. I also started a mouse guard color along, which I also need to finish. I have the first part. I'm using Burnt Sienna by Faber-Castell Polychromos for the darker shades. I like to use Polychromos pencils, but I have this coloring card here, so, but just that you know, this is a Polychromos pencil, not a Prismacolor, even though this card is lying here. What was I saying? So I have a Mouse Guard color long in the making, which I need to finish. And then I need to film this darker skin tutorial, which I wanted to have it done by now. And now I haven't it done, and time flies by. Time flies by so quickly. Yeah. So yeah, and then as you can see, this I have started now in, I call it a little bit in my holidays. So this was something, a quick project which I had started before my coloring slump. So this is something that I wanted to finish, as I decided that I wanted to show you how to color in the rest of her body as well, which I'm doing now. So one project that I can check off. I love it to check off task. You're also someone who likes to create to-do lists. I love it. Especially on in the job, I really like to work with to-do lists, and I love to check something off. Going in with nectar, just to blend this a little bit here. Yep, like this. We can also maybe do it here a bit. Still on frame, okay. So now I'm really just trying to get my darkest shadows and blend everything together. Yeah, so then I have so many started pages also from last year Halloween that I wanted to finish actually, and now that I haven't colored for almost 2 weeks, yeah, and I still have like pages unfinished which I started at the beginning of the quarter, like the Lana Green and other ones. I feel that I'm not getting forward with my coloring at the moment, and that I cannot finish all the images that I want to, and yeah, you know, they're already coming out other new beautiful images that I would love to color as well. So, and then it's difficult to decide, for which image you want to spend your time actually. Because I guess we will get some nice new, maybe Halloween books now. I also pre-ordered the new Teresa Goodrich one for the Christmas, because I love her Christmas books. By now I actually stopped to buy. You know, last year I still bought every book that she brought out. I just pre-ordered them all without having seen any flip through, but I just collected them. But I stopped this because I have enough. I think I have enough of her books, and you know, they're usually kind of similar, obviously, but her Christmas books I absolutely adore. I think that she has the most beautiful Christmas books with the most beautiful Christmas images that there are on the market, so I will still continue to buy her Christmas books because I really adore them. I also have a started Christmas image of her, which I also would love to finish. Sometimes it's really hard to decide which image to start, or just continue a started page, start something new, which book to choose. I also have some new books that I would love to get started with, But should I finish the WIPs from last year? You know, it's really hard to decide because time is so limited. So it starts to come together, I think. I hope that you could follow this process while I was babbling here. Still not quite finished. But yeah, I hope this little color chat is entertaining for you. You know, I'm not the best chatter and not used to do it. But I try my best here. And I'm in kind of in a good mood today, so we'll just rotate it a little bit. And I just try to do it very relaxed, so okay. Yes, I'm also looking forward to my next colorful check-in, but it will take some time until I can do it because, as I said, I'm still working on started pages from early July and even before from last quarter. So I haven't started any new pages that I could show you. So I cannot film a colorful check-in. But yeah, I got some new nice goodies. For example, I also got the Artex pencils, colored pencils. And I also filmed actually a tryout with them. And they were surprisingly nice, actually, on Create Space paper or Amazon printed books. Yeah, nicer than I expected, and obviously they, copied Prismacolor names, or colors, even the colors are very similar. So, but I was a little bit disappointed because they have 72 colors, pencils, and in my set I only got 71 pencils because obviously the light peach, so one of, for me, interesting colors were missing because, yeah, you know that I love to color people and portraits, and so I would have liked to do a skin try out with them to see what I can do with them, but one of the skin colors were missing in my set. That was really a bummer for me because, yeah, I really if it was a green that was missing, would be okay. Yeah, okay, obviously I was thinking about contacting them, but I was too lazy for the effort to do that. Yeah, so I had a short interruption, but let's continue and finish her off. I'm almost done with her skin. So, and I already kind of know which pages I would love to get started with for my next colorful check-in. But it also depends a little bit, which time it is when I start with them. Because, I would love to start finally my first image by Anastasia Ali called The River from one of the books that I showed in my coloring bag for the third quarter. So So if you watched that, then maybe you know which book I'm talking about. Anyway, I want to start in this book finally and to test out the paper, because I also like, some people say that the paper in those books is difficult to use with certain mediums or pencils. I think with water mediums it could be more difficult, but I think also with pencils maybe. So yeah, this is actually something that I want to finally test out for myself and see how good I will come along with this paper, and just to finally have my first page colored from Anastasia, because yeah, I never colored an image by her, and actually she is right off my alley. Obviously. I'm just going in with Nectar here. And so this is something that I would love to color for a colorful check-in. And then I also want to start another one from Christine Karen from the Fairy and Fantasy 3. So just to have another page from my 10 books to finish. Call it in. Even though I have to say that she brings out so many stunning and beautiful like new images that I also really would love to color. One of these actually, but since I'm concentrating so good on my 10 books to finish book, I find no time to start one of her new images from this year actually, which is also kind of a little bit sad, I have to say, because I really like some of her images. And just yesterday I saw that Mariola Boudek is also working on a new image that I really like, so I would love to color something from her again, because I neglected her in the last maybe 2 years a little bit, and just this year I really came back and focused more on Mariola pages, and I would love to keep doing that and keep coloring her images, because she has really some that I really like quite a bit. Should we give a shadow here? Yep. Okay. Okay. So I think one last thing that I'm doing here is going in with the blush pink. Oh. Okay. So, needed the swatch. And just see, whoops, I think I forgot to go in with my light peach here. Okay. So. Yeah. And then, I don't know if you have seen it, but Lana Green Art has a new freebie page, and it is an awesome page. So it kind of surprises me that she puts out such really stunning images as freebies, because it looks like it was a lot of work to draw this. So that is really generous, I think, and it's a stunning page, which I also would love to color. Then what else do I have? So Coloring Books 2020, Rena, she opened a Patreon page, so that's very interesting as well. So for only $1.50, I think, you can join her Patreon and yeah, get a coloring page. So she just started it and I just joined. So I'm very curious how this will continue. But so far I found this information or this quite interesting, and yeah, happy about that. I do like her stuff, and I do need to color from her as well. Especially I love her cute witches series, or images that she has. So this is also something that I really want to start coloring. And yeah, this was also, I wanted to do the image which didn't won in the poll for the darker skin. I thought I would like to do her maybe as a colored chat or so that still those who are interested in this image can see how I do it. So I think I'm done. So you have to be a little bit careful that you don't get too messy here. Okay. Okay, I think I'm done with it. I'm looking for a darker brown color actually, just for underneath her skin, chin. I cannot. Here it is. I also have my, what is it, burnt umber here from Polychromos, and I just want to maybe give a little bit more intense shadow right underneath her chin. So, but that's it. The paper doesn't want to take anymore. And one last step that I will do, but I don't have color card with this now. This is the Parma Violet, and I just like to color those big bold outlines in a violet color here. This step I only do with Hannah Lynn pages, especially with those older ones here. I also really would like to color a Hannah Lynn page from her Halloween book. So because of my 10 books here, I'm only coloring lately in the Enchanted Faces, but I actually really would like to color, yeah, a more detailed page from Hannah Lynn, and not only, yeah, the faces here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe I will do that. For change. Oh, so sorry. So I'm really just outlining with the Parma Violet all those lines here. Okay, so and then I'm actually done. And I'm quite happy that at least, yeah. Let me zoom you out a little bit. That I could, yeah, continue this here a little bit. So that will help me, that I can hopefully finish this page here very soon as well. So I hope, yeah, that I can finish 2 Hannah Lynn pages from this book very soon. This is one of them, so I'm very happy that I filmed this call and chat today. And I mean, we are missing maybe those parts, but oh well. Oh well, oh well. Yeah, recently I really enjoyed to work in these smaller size books here. You will see it in my complete pages video that I did. Yeah, that I will have some finished pages in those smaller size books. I will manage to finish at least 3 more, I think, in these. But yeah, we will see. So, yeah, this is the result, how this came out. Now you can see how this comes all together with the little face. The body turned out a little bit more dark than the face actually. Yeah, because I used the nectar just a bit more and the brown maybe as well, but I actually like the outcome, so I'm quite happy with it. It looks okay for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and I hope we'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.